Scorpions, I should say. Dancing with the Moonlight. CBT guitar lesson for Kevin. Tuning is double flat or D standard. What does that intro sound like? I was going to say it, but I'm not going to now. So, Kevin, if you know it, put it in the comments. Or anyone that hears this intro, what does it sound like to you? All right, so let's jump in. Down up string mutes and then down up E5 power chord, 7A and 9D. It'll sound like this. You do it again, and then we have this. So that's section 1B. No, that was section 1A, and that's where we're going to start. So down, up, string mutes, almost pretty much all of them. I don't know if I'm hitting the low E, but it wouldn't matter if you did. But when you're doing the mutes, set up your chord that's coming after it if you can. In this case, we can. 7A, 9D, that's our E power chord. So I'm going to use my pinky because when I mute, I like to use 4 fingers. I'm going to go down, up, down, up. Down, up is the mutes, down, up is the chord. I'm going to do that twice. And then open E, short rest, 3, open 1, 2 on the A, open D, 3E, half step bend. Now, let's just play that. And then right back to the E power chord twice. And then back to that riff. Now they do that 3 times, that little tail riff. But I gave you the overdub guitar with it because he goes up an octave and then up another octave. 7A, rest, 10A, 7, 8, 9, D. So 7G, 10A, half step bend. That's a complete octave from it. And then another octave. And this one's going to go, or 7G, third finger, slide to 9, or first finger, I'm sorry. And then 12G, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12 on the B, 10E. So we have, oops, I'll keep wanting to vibrato that. 12G on the end. But that last one will be a vibrato. You'll go. Section 1B, 12 seconds in. And this is, you know, at the beginning of this lesson, I can't remember whether I showed you the part I just taught or this next part coming up, section 1B, because this sounds a lot like a particular band and song. Open E, palm mute twice, 7A, 9D. Open E, palm mute once, 5, 7, AD. So it's an E5 to a D5. And then palm mute the top string 3 times. Hit the D power chord. 2 palm mutes up top on the open, back to the D power chord. Rest, slide to 7, 9, strum it twice. That's your riff. You're going to go 4 times, 4th time no star. Sounds like this. Then the Hendrix chord. So no star. You'll play up to, and then 7A, 6, 7, 8. Matter of fact, go down, up, down. Here we go. Section 1C, 25 seconds in. E5 power chord. 8 count. G power chord. A power chord. A sharp. Back to A. And then we got this riff, which is really cool. 5A pinky bend. Rest, and then 2D twice. 5, 2A, 3E half bend. Rest, open E. Sounds like this. So, okay, 36 seconds in, palm mute the open E twice, second fret A and D together, and do that 2 times. Actually, do it 4 times. It'll be this. You'll have a rest at the end, so think of it as 2 times. That the rest will be the end of the subgroup. Do the same thing over a G power chord, 3E, 5A, but this time string mutes E and A. Then up it's the A, mute, mute, 5-7, mute, mute, 6-8. And then back to mute, mute with the A power chord twice. So, and then we have this. Wait. That's cool. Open 3 on the E, open 2-5 on the A, pull off to 2 D, A, open D, 2A, 3E, pull off to open, pick to open. Slowly it sounds like this. Up the tempo. It's awesome. Section 1D, 48 seconds in. Palm mute the open E twice. Play the E power chord, 7A, 9D. Open palm mute on the E once. A D power chord. Palm mute open E 3 times. A D power chord. Palm mute the open E twice. A D power chord. So we got this. Rest, slide to 7-9, strum it twice. 2 palm mutes up top. E chord, once up top. D power chord, 3 up top. D chord, 2 up top. The D chord rest, slide to 7-9, strum it. Just play it up to there. 3-3-5 EAD, and then the same chord a whole step higher with a triplet, down, up, down. And then you start this part over, but go, stay on the E5. So twice palm mute chord, once palm mute chord, twice palm mute, and then we have this riff, 5 hammer 7A, rest, 5-7 AE, 5D half bend, sounds like this. And then 7-5-7 at the end there. So it's like. We'll see. 2 times, second time no star, and then you'll go 7-6-7 ADG. If you want to add the 8B, that's fine too. Next part. As far as new parts, 2 minutes in, section 2A, 7-9 EA. It's a B power chord twice. And then an A power chord twice, and then a G power chord once, let it ring. And you do that 7 times. And then after the 7th one, you'll just do the B5 power chord 9 times. Section 2B, 218 timestamp, E power chord twice, 2E, 3-3. Let's do that again, so. Oh, wait, see. And then I blended 2 guitars here, 4G, 5B, 5 times. And then 3E half bend. And then 5E twice. 6, 5-5, 5A, half bend, and then 7A twice. Solo, 14G, 15 barred B and E. I love this type of stuff. Check this out. Hit them all, but bend the G. And then I'll just kind of moderate to slow tempo go through the solo. You're definitely going to want your tabs for this, but it's not too crazy. We have. 3 times. 15th fret, E and B. 242 timestamp, 4G or 14G, 12B. You're gonna hit them both, bend the G. It's all unison bend, and then we have this. Do that a little quicker now. 14, 12 GB, and then 17 we're going to pull 12. .248 timestamp. We have, and then we have 251 timestamp. Oh, let's see. One more time. It's a half step bend release pull from 19E to 15. Top of page 5, we have this. And then jump over to 12E at 253, and then we have good stuff. 256 timestamp, we have this. And then we have 1012 DG, 1214, same thing. Then we have this. Once again. Repeats at 306, and then we have some secondary guitar parts that come in 14 seconds in. You'll hear these chords, 9G, 10B, and then 9G, 10E. And 12B after that, my bad. Yeah. And then there's like a little fill that Matthias does here. Do it again. And there you have it. Scorps with, what album is this on? That's what I didn't know. I'll look it up. Anyways, thanks, Kevin. Appreciate you, man.